Hello once again, and today we're going to have a game of the Blues Brothers on the Commodore 64. I just played the Amstrad version. It was utter crap really. I want to see what the Commodore 64 version is going to be like. I've never had this back in the day. I was a big fan of the film, really enjoyed the film, absolutely brilliant film. So you'd think they'd make a computer game. No, they didn't. They didn't make, well, I played the Amstrad version. It was pretty crap. Let's see. Right, so you can choose either Jake or Elwood. Don't know how you do that, of course. It just says push fire. So I'm only presuming you push in a direction, or either left or right, and choose as one of the characters. Let's see. Let's choose Elwood and see if I actually get to play as Elwood. It's a fucking multi-load game. If this is like the Amstrad version, it's only a platform game. So we start. It gives you a little map here. So it looks like you start is at the prison. Obviously, that's where you start. There's 5 levels in this game. Right. No, we're playing as Jake, so what I did didn't work. Unless you got a... I don't know how you select. On the Amstrad version you can select, and it was pretty easy to select, either 1 or 2. I don't know. So obviously what you got to do to eliminate these bad guys, you've got to pick up crates like this, and you throw the crates at them and they disappear. And as far as I'm aware, even on the Commodore 64 version, it's a platform game. They could have made this game so much better. So it being a platform game, you know, they could have had you driving the Bluesmobile. Maybe going to gigs and something like that with the cops after you. Also, what those one that was driving the Winnebago, had them after you, as well as Jake's. Was it Carrie Fisher, wasn't it? Carrie Fisher's character, the one that was trying to kill Jake, and a former girl. Was supposed to marry her, wasn't he? He stood her up. Excellent film. I definitely have to say that the Commodore 64 version is much better than the Amstrad CPC version of this game. Much more colourful graphics, much bigger playing area, even though the characters themselves are a lot smaller on the Commodore 64. It's definitely much better to play. Also, you get the scrolling on the Commodore 64 version, where the Amstrad version is flick screen. Music sounds pretty decent on the Commodore 64. But the game itself, nah, it's still a crap game. Even though it plays better on the Commodore 64, but still a crap game. But there you go, this game was brought to us by Titus. As far as I'm aware, they didn't bring us very good games, did they? I mean, they brought out some good games. I mean, we had Crazy Cars, even though that was absolutely crap on the Commodore 64. Well, the first one was anyway. I've had reviewed them all on the Commodore 64. I think the second one was pretty crap. Third one was alright. Actually, Crazy Cars 1 was better on the Amstrad CPC than the Commodore 64. That actually played very well on the Amstrad CPC. Well, the first one did anyway. This is just boring. You know, you played one platform game, you played them all. I wasn't big on platform games to start with, but as far as I'm also aware, this came out in 1991. So that's 9 years after the Commodore 64's life. They could have produced something better than this. And that same obviously goes for the Amstrad CPC version as well. Don't think there was a ZX Spectrum version of this, so they got away with it lightly. Might have come out on the 16-bit systems, but I might have to check them out. But if it's just going to be the same platform sort of crappy thing. Ah, what's happened? So that's a dead end. So it looks like if I hit the top of the ceiling I die. I lose a life or I lose energy. Oh, what's happened here? It stopped. Oh, is that it? So how can I choose my player then? Do I push 2 or 1, 2? It doesn't explain it. Choose your player. And let's see, let's see if I I can't be bothered. I can't really be bothered to play it anymore, to be honest with you. I think the characters, Elwood, you can run faster, and Jake, obviously being a larger guy, can take more of a hit. But that's it. Game itself, it's pretty boring. Definitely better than the Amstrad version, but they could have done so much more with this game. Like it was, you know, the film had everything, you know, spectacular car chase scenes, a lot of buildings blowing up. They could have made so much out of this game instead of making it just a platform game, chucking boxes at people. Anyway, I'm going to end this now. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time, and goodbye.